Hey guys, welcome back to Alex's Reef Tank. This is Alex. So as you can see, I did have an update here for Rico's Nano Tank Challenge. Got a couple new corals. Here's one of them, that finger leather with those sexy anemone shrimp hanging out. I did clean off that pally, so now it's coming out more really bright light green tentacles. Checked out the nuclear zoas, and then there's a couple of the fish and the goby and the tailspot blenny just kind of hanging out. They kind of just pal around together. So I'd like to thank my subscribers. We're up to 95 of you, and that's pretty cool. Thank you guys for subscribing, coming back, watching videos. I do truly appreciate it. If anybody didn't happen to check it out, Brian's Aquariums happened to have a contest, and I happened to win that, a $25 to bulk reef supply. So go check his channel out. I'll make sure the links are down below, and thanks to Brian, who covered the majority of my next bulk reef supply order, or at least a little bit of it. So I do appreciate that, brother. But yeah, links down below to him. So guys, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, come hang out with us on our journey. Sorry for it being a little bit of a longer video, but please enjoy it. And just a lot of updates going on with this tank, a lot of new corals. There's some Xenia, which I had also added. So there's a lot going on with this tank. Guys, so moving on to one of the first updates here. I put in an order with bulk reef supply, of course, before I knew I won Brian's Aquariums contest, or I would have waited. That way I could have had a little bit of an order come in. But hey, I ordered some Brightwell aquatic products. Sorry that it looks like the top of the bag got cut off when I was originally shooting the video. It didn't. But it's the NO3 biological, the xport NO3. And I already have the xport biomedia, so I'm going to add this to it. That way I can have both my ammonia and my denitrification process covered by my biomedia, as well as adding more biological surface area. I also brought in some Reef code, A and B. Again, I do apologize. It kind of looks like some parts of it was cut off. But that way, when I do need to start dosing for my calcium and my alkalinity, just in between water changes, I have it covered. And of course, it's more when I add more corals down the road. Alright guys, so on to the next update here. I did order in some matrix carbon as well. I always kind of wanted to try it because I've always heard good things of the seachem line, and I do use some of the seachem items like the Purigen and the Prime for when I'm done with my Purigen process, and just keep Prime on hand just in case for some reason I would need a conditioner. Now, I do normally use my Reef spec, my Red Sea Reef spec carbon, and I kind of do really like it. I know Red Sea makes a premium product, and their carbon didn't fail me. They also give you a little tiny mesh bag with it as well. Now, when I did buy it at my local store, it was $12.99. Compared to like the Matrix Carbon, you can find it for like $10 or less. This one I found on Amazon for $5.99 as an add-on item. So if you happen to have Amazon Prime, or you're gonna rack up an item list to at least $25, you can qualify for free shipping for that item. So for $6, I thought, what the hey, I'll give it a try. So there is some differences in the media. The Red Sea Carbon is more of a flake, which you can kind of see on that bottom side, compared to the Matrix Carbon, which is more of a sphere, and that's there at the top. So when it comes down to it, none of them really dyed my hand black from the ash. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and continue with the biomedias. So I went ahead and pulled out my xport biomedia from the back and my Purigen from my third chamber. And as you can tell, it's kind of dark. And even though it pulled it out and it kind of dried out, this material really does hold on to moisture really well. And that is one thing that Brightwell has advertised at some conventions, that even when the media is pulled out of water, it's still going to retain the water inside of it and moistness inside of it, so that the bacteria can stay alive. Now, I put kind of a cube from both the xport biomedia, which it's kind of wet, next to the dry NO3 xport. And what you can tell is that the NO3 is kind of a little bit of a lighter color. Close up there in the top of that xport there was a little bit of a darker spot, and that's the sulfur that's part of it. So now here we go. I've put it together. I've got the xport on top of it because the water in my chamber flows flows down and up through the bottom of the third chamber. So it'll go through my bio export media first, and then into my denitrification, my export NO3 media. And then I have my Purigen, which I've put on top. So that'll be the final stage before it hits my before that media hits my return. Now, I do have a couple of tests here. Of course, I am using the API test kit. It's what I used for my cycle process, and so I just kind of brought this out. I've gotten a couple questions about my testing, and there's nothing wrong with it. It stays pretty on. I just keep adding some biomedia and stuff so that I can keep ahead of this as I add fish and livestock. Hey guys, and just one of the last little updates here. So there is an emerald crab that's also been added to the tank, and he's been doing great. He's been going around and eating everything. Now, at the beginning of the video, I quickly showed the Xenia. I didn't know it when I bought it at first, until I got home and I did a closer inspection of it, that there happened to be some bubble algae. So thank goodness that I had bought that emerald crab at the same time, because he's already taken care of the problem. Within a day, he was over there eating it all, taking care of it. Now here is another new addition. This is a very large Neurasis snail, and he's kind of just falling all over that huge nerite snail. He got thrown back into the tank after I played hide and go seek and found him on the back side of my tank, back by my electrical. Again, daily I have to go hunt him down. But yeah, so there's that leather, that finger leather again. And moving over towards the crabs, they're kind of just chilling out, cleaning up. That's a small Neurasis snail that's come out. And so I've got the two types. I've got I'm pretty sure that first one, the large one, was a Neurasis tunga, and these are just the Neurasis verdicts. But hey guys, thank you for coming along on the journey. If you'd like more updates, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, thank you for all the work you guys do. Thank you very much.